Hey everyone, so I've been given a copy of the new Need for Speed game here as part of a promotional campaign for the game. And the first thing that struck me about it is it's called Need for Speed Most Wanted. Yeah, I mean, haven't we already had a Need for Speed Most Wanted? Yeah, we've got it here. Remember this? It wasn't even too long ago. In fact, there have been so many Need for Speed games now, I'm hardly surprised that they managed to regurgitate a title at some point. I mean, look, I've got them all here. Need for Speed, Need for Speed 2, Need for Speed 3, Hot Pursuit, Need for Speed 4, High Stakes, Need for Speed 4, Road Challenge, Need for Speed Underground, Underground 2, Need for Speed Pro Street, Need for Speed Carbon, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. And you know, there are not only 2 Most Wanteds, but 3 Hot Pursuits. I mean, I know I've only got 2 of them. Here. And there's actually another for PlayStation 2 called Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, which is a sequel to the first. And you know, that kind of sounds weird because it sounds like the sequels are in reverse order. Like, you've got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, and then Hot Pursuit 2, and then Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit. I'm not really going to review this game, but I'm just going to take you through my first impressions of playing the game for the first time.
Change everything you are and everything you will surely come. Hard times are ahead.
Welcome to the city of Fairhaven, home to the most intense street racing on the planet. 10 drivers rule these streets. Always on the run from the cops, they drive the best cars and dominate the city. They are the most wanted. To join this elite group, you'll need to earn the right to race them, beat them all, and you'll be #1, Fairhaven's most wanted driver. To do that, you'll need cars, lots of cars. Spread out across the city are some of the hottest cars ever made. If you can find them, you can drive them. To own one, simply drive up to a jack spot and jump in. Follow the route marked on your map to your first car. The streets are waiting.
So the game starts up, and you're given control of the car without much warning. It's like, here you are, get used to it. Well, the cars do handle quite nicely, I have to say. And it's nice that you have the option to drift rather than just turn. Feels quite a lot like Burnout in that respect. Though I do have to say, it is quite difficult to avoid objects. And it's quite hard to explain why, really. So your first objective is to drive to what's known as a jack spot, which enables you to change cars. But the only problem is, you're in an Aston Martin and you're forced to change into a Porsche. I mean, I'd rather keep the Aston, but you don't even get the choice. Not at this stage anyway. If you want the Aston back, you're going to go and have to find it around the city later.
Every car you find has its own set of races. These can be accessed at any time using Easy Drive. Choose Set Destination to find your first race. A route to the start line will appear on your map. Follow it to the race start. To start the race, pull up to the checkpoint and spin your wheels.
So I won the first race, and what you get for winning a race is upgrades for your car really, so you can keep steadily improving them over time.
Finishing first or second wins mods for your car. Fit these immediately for an instant upgrade. Or use Easy Drive later to change your tires, nitrous, chassis, body, or transmission. Speed points take you up the most wanted list, and racing is just one way to win them. Pick up more by smashing through billboards, blasting past speed cameras, destroying security gates, or escaping the cops. Autolog tracks every speed point you earn. The more you earn, the closer you get to taking on the most wanted drivers and dominating your friends.
Now, there are lots of other cars dotted around the city, and to be able to drive them, all you have to do is find them, and then press triangle to get in them. Now, a good thing is that once you've found one of these cars, you don't have to go searching for it again. Because when you found it, you can bring up a menu and you can easily switch to any car that you've previously unlocked, which is quite handy for choosing which car you think would be suitable for a certain race perhaps, or which is just your favourite in general. Right now, I think I'm going to stick with the Marussia, because it looks great. I mean, I know them as that crappy Formula 1 team who was always at the back of the grid, but whoa, I mean, I never knew they made this. Well, I just got the Porsche back again, because I didn't actually realise that I'd already got it. But, here we go, this is what I'm talking about, the new Viper. So we go in this. And so I carried on doing a couple more races, just to try and improve the car's stats a bit. And here we are, still in the Marussia, of course, because it looks great, drives well too. There we go. So, EA are really running with the idea of exploration in this game. As I mentioned, there are loads of cars to find all around the city, 41 I think in total, which doesn't include the cars on the most wanted list. But aside from just finding cars, there are loads of hidden jumps, billboards you can smash through, just interesting places to explore really. The city it's pretty big, so it will take you a while to explore it, and obviously it will take you a while to find all the cars too. The soundtrack is quite eclectic as well, there's quite a mix on there, so it's like they've tried to tailor for everyone really. I went into the soundtrack itself, but I couldn't turn single songs off that I didn't like. Maybe I'm just missing it, but there would have been a nice feature to have if they'd missed it off. They're also really running with the idea of, causing trouble for the establishment. You'll find cops dotted around the city, and if you meet one and you are speeding or anything like that, then you're going to get their attention, of course, and you have to escape them, just like on the old Most Wanted game. But I have to say, there seem to be fewer cops around for some reason. Maybe you encounter more as you play through more of the game, but at this point they are quite few and far between. Plus, EA are really running with the idea of a big multiplayer aspect to the game. For example, they say, playing with friends is more fun. We encourage you to create a friends list. Try to have a minimum of 2 friends. Nice, thanks. And create an Origin account with your avatar and photo. The game was also nominated for a Best Multiplayer award at E3. So obviously you're encouraged to play online, and it's not something that I really do, to be honest, but if that's your thing, then it seems like the game for you. So to summarise, I like the game, it's good. It takes you a bit to get used to because of the handling of the cars, so don't expect to just master it the first time that you play it. But it's definitely a game that I feel that I'm going to run with and try and complete. I mean, there's loads of cars to find, there's lots of cars in the game, sort of every supercar that you could think of really. Bugatti Veyron, I think I saw in the intro. You can see all the cars that I've found so far, the Marussia, Dodge Viper, Aston Martin, etc. Plus the city's huge, you know, there's a real sandbox feel to it. If you want to do a race, do a race. But if you don't, then you can just go and explore, try and find some cars, or smash some billboards, just create speed points so that you can challenge most wanted members. And that's the aim of the game really, to work your way up through the most wanted list by collecting speed points. Speed points are attained by winning races, smashing billboards, going over jumps, you name it, you'll probably earn a few speed points. And so once you got to the top of the list, then you become the most wanted. But I think the best thing about this game is that it has that feel to it. That feel where you wake up at first thing in the morning and you want to play it straight away. I definitely recommend checking it out. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.